Alright, everyone. Alright. Okay, looks like we're switching sides. I will quickly change the logos then. You should be able to.
I don't know. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I can't verify anything. Holy banger. That'd been so funny. If I'm not allowed to be heard, I'd be like, well, everyone's solo castings today.
Alright, I'm just gonna make sure I can pull the... Make sure I get the stream up. Let it up. With the draft. There we go. We got some wonderful team names. Alright, yeah, so last game we saw Noxus get a pretty good win. And it was pretty back and forth, actually. I thought Noxus was kind of pulling away with the early game. A couple of shutdowns given over from Jaboy, and I think King Nazgul probably had a shutdown at one point, and it kind of turned around, and Van's coming quick. We got Fizz, we got Zin, we got Zach, Mordekaiser. They're kind of banning the same as they were before. Maybe... Whenever they want to change anything here. Oh gosh, my mic is low. I gotta boost my mic, and hopefully that helps. There we go.
Holy. Okay, well, hopefully that helps, like, on stream. Like, damn, that got what?
Yeah.
I had you on 200%, remember, earlier? Holy.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, I had my... I thought my gain was going the other way, but I had my gain at max before, and you were like, oh, you're very quiet. Alright, Malphite and... They banned Malphite and they banned Darius. So Malphite's a new ban. I'm surprised they left the Kate up. Oh, we're just gonna pick it. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm surprised we didn't even see something like a Jhin ban in its place. But I guess you're not maybe too sad to see Jhin as Caitlyn. I'm curious what we're gonna see it paired with. Ah, so we're just gonna go straight back to the Jhin.
Oh, it's actually Jinx. The chat's saying Jinx. This is not
okay.
The Jhin is actually Jinx. The Jhin is actually Jinx.
Okay. You can't spell. It's okay. I feel that. I'm saying this because Lawful Dog said it in the chat. I'm not trying to randomly insult him. And they pick Lilia. Lilia Jungle. Okay.
I think I remember playing against Jaboy's Lilia. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that.
It's not Jaboy piloting it. This is gonna be DJ Parmesan.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they switched. So we'll see what Noxus wants to pick. They are going with Jarvan. So Jaboy is going to be playing Jarvan. I guess it could technically go support, but I kind of doubt it.
Yeah. I just forgot they switched sides. I was getting confused.
Yeah, all good. Ooh, we're going to blind pick the Yorick.
Yo, Yorick's actually been played a lot. Like
Yorick is one of Evan's 3 best champions. It's one of his most played for sure. He wasn't really playing it a ton recently, like in the last Boozebash and stuff, but he's been slowly picking it back up. So good to see him come out here with it picked. And now we'll see what type of response they have to it, and it's going to be the Renekton. So fight fire with fire, early game pressure from Renekton against the Yorick. See how his ability dodging skills are on Renekton, because the ghouls. I mean, level 1, I would imagine like Renekton can kind of help get pushed, but but eventually when those ghouls start flying at you, you'll see how Renekton deals with it. We've got a Seraphine ban. I think that's a smart ban indeed. They had it in the mid lane, but they could have flexed it down to bot lane as well. They're gonna ban the Diana themselves. Interesting ban. They maybe they're not convinced that Lilia is the jungle. Maybe they think it's like a Lilia mid for lawful.
Oh, Diana
dog or
could be
something.
mid. Diana could be mid.
Oh, they're saying Diana for lawful. Oh,
They're-
that's stupid.
yeah.
Yeah, Diana for
There's
lawful
no-
dog. Yeah, you're
yeah.
right.
They don't want
And Clouds wouldn't want to play against that. Yeah, and there's a Milio ban. Okay.
2-time MVP, lawful dog, the banger.
Mm-hmm. And the Heimer ban. I still think that Twisted Fate is is decently pickable, but it doesn't look like their comp is necessarily wanting to play for side lanes and global. But TF is a very good pick if he just wants to fall back to it. All right, Renata Glask in the bot lane with Jhin. Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
TF's a bit whack to pick into double wall comp of Jarvan and Yorick.
True. No, you're right. Yeah.
He would be a bit hard. Yeah, getting him pinned down would be very awful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what's this mid laner could be. I think the Diana ban was to try to maybe force into the TF.
Yeah.
Because taking away any mobility is kind of crucial.
Yeah. So looks like we're gonna see a Lux mid and a Nami support.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Hopefully, we do have a mid lane mobility.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be best.
Mm-hmm. Oh no,
What?
he's doing it. He might do it. Plus the
mid.
It's Trundle. It could be a Trundle mid for Ben.
Okay.
Oh, they've done and picked it. He's not allowed to go top lane with it. But he
Noxus
can. But he
won
can.
game 1.
But he can play mid. Noxus did take game 1. Indeed.
Noxus took game 1.
I do actually have that draft pulled up as well, but. Who won a rid? Noxus won a rid.
It was Noxus.
And
Noxus
yeah.
with a big part for Sarah for like clearly definitively leading the MVP race was definitely Jaboj. Like I know we couldn't commentate it, unfortunately, but Jaboj definitely had a crazy pop off last game, so keep that in mind if in case Noxus does win, even though we're commentating only this one.
So it could technically still be something like a Renekton mid, but I know that Typhoon feels very comfortable on the Renekton. So we do have to remember that Jhin is not a Jhin. That is a Jinx.
Oh, Jinx, yeah, Jinx.
Yeah. So if you give Jhin multicolored ponytail hair and two guns that you can switch. Which guns you have, then that is that is who we have here. So yeah, interesting. The Trundle mid, this is a very low range team besides the Jinx and Renata.
Yeah, that's what I was like thinking.
Yeah, I'm not, but you have to remember
Noxus won last round. Noxus won.
Noxus won game 1, Sarah.
So I'm thinking about like whenever you have like mobility issues like on a comp or like not mobility issues like range like low range like they at least counteract that they have like a good engage with like Lilia and then just like having like a big amount of dashes slash like high mobility on their melee champs. Trundle's a bit more immobile than you'd like, but the range issue is not the worst. But Caitlyn and Lux can be sometimes a bit hard to pin down.
I return to my training.
Yeah, I don't know exactly the kill count. I think it was like 18 kills or something like that for Diana. Game 1 Sarah. Javoy's just put on a clinic in the team fights. Yeah,
Javoy was definitely... What? You know, I was listening to the client and I hear all my champs get banned. I heard my Unir Lee Sin. What?
Oh, who win? Submissions close. I don't know.
Put up a poll.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to do polls.
Yeah, one of the mods should do that for you. TBH. I never do the polls.
I think it's something I might have. Yeah, it's the one from last game. I don't know how to do it, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. Unless, yeah. Okay. Because it just says submissions closed. Oh, nope. I do not have access to that page.
I'll be funneling.
So what do you use instead of Streamlabs?
I use OBS Studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always had issues with Streamlabs OBS. So I just ended up on OBS Studios. I was using Streamlabs Desktop or Streamlabs OBS for a Hearthstone league that I used to do stream operating for. But oh, there we go. Prediction result is Noxus. Thank you. I'm gonna assume Grant did that, but I don't know. Could be any number of mods. But eventually it just like stopped. I just had like severe lag issues, and the thing that stopped me from having those issues, like they're supposed to like just lower your bitrate, it was still like causing issues. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, G2 Game 2 poll is up. Feel free to get your points in, everybody. You have the comps on the screen. We're about 10 seconds from having 3 minutes until we get into game. Damn, you know what I should have done for that? I should have gone to the other draft and like gotten a crop out of Jinx and plastered it and put it right where it was on the thing. That would have been funny. But anyways,
holy banger.
This is gonna be an interesting game. I mean, Lawful Dog playing Trundle mid it's definitely not Trundle's best lane for a reason. The real issue is going to come later in the game when Trundle is just in top lane or bot lane pushing down turrets. Which, at least Noxus has some form of decent wave clear with Lux. If they want Lux to be doing wave clear duties against the Trundle. Because usually, I think that's... Yeah, I know Makoto.
So I don't mean to like say anything like referencing like our match, but like so Jaboy just like duty here to like avoid the Trundle, like to avoid split pushing. Is that he's gonna have to try to like set because like they're both split pushing champions top. But if Jaboy can get his split pushing champion more ahead, like obviously like when I played like Lee Sin against Trundle in our game. So like
yeah, well you got so far ahead that like. And exactly. I didn't. Yeah. Also, I don't really play Trump. That was
So
that
like
was a bad pick, but whatever.
Yeah, we'll game plan. the
Yeah.
whole game plan for like Jaboich here, because like, he's a better early game as a jungler than Lilia.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to hopefully or get his laner ahead, so that maybe get like 1 or 2 kills to Yorick. That it just basically becomes like impossible for Trundle to do anything. But it's gonna be a bit hard for Lilia, so maybe just play for counter ganks.
Yeah.
Because the AOE from Lilia could be a lot more beneficial on a counter gank situation, but
Mhm.
the lockdown on one knockup / cage will be kind of hard for Trundle to deal with.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think that is what's gonna determine on, because they basically have like the same archetype of champions top lane, both just
Yeah.
split pushers.
Oh yeah. I mean, the Trundle's going mid lane, so.
Oh yeah, I meant like.
Yeah. So when it
like,
comes to that,
later
yeah, for
on-
sure.
Yeah, like later on, there's probably just gonna be 2 split pushing champions just running it. A double 4v4.
Skin check. Not pretty good skins. The Admiral glass, good choice. I'm a fan of La Lucion Renata, but
Yo, Fright Night Trundle, that skin looks like a banger. Like
Damn.
Lawful Dog, my goat. 2-time MVP. Put some respect on his name.
okay. Let's pull up. Got-
Okay, are you at 17?
18, 19, 20.
20? Okay, cool. Sounds like we're at the same time.
Okay. For sure. I will keep it a little bit zoomed out, but not zoomed out too far. But we've got a bush stack here from Bandle City.
No
We-
5-point? No.
We have a 5-point from.
Guys, if you saw my... I didn't get to see my bingo sheet, but I had a double 5-point.
Mhm.
So
Oop, I will do the portraits while we're waiting.
oh, Juan getting caught up. Okay, no CC.
Minions have spawned.
Okay. Yeah, the World 2021 Jarvan. I don't remember it myself. Like I know it exists, but I've never also seen it. Yeah, it was just kind of a skin they gave out during like maybe after Worlds or whatever, maybe at the beginning. Maybe we'll get to see a little bit more brawling and more damage here from the top side fights.
True.
Considering that it's
Ooh.
Yorick versus Renekton and not Dr. Mundo versus Ornn. Good ebb and flow there from Nami to get some poke damage, but this gets traded back a bit. The main thing is that this Trundle is gonna have a little bit of issue. Could have some issues in lane here with like poke from the Lux. Got caught out here. Nice.
Alright, I'm checking the runes on Trundle. He doesn't have the new rune with the new sustain things if he things die, but Trundle already has that like innately. So, but
Yeah.
Trundle sustain I think should be fine with against Lux. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just dead wrong. Is this first strike Lux?
Like honestly, I mean, I a lot of discourse in chat about
Oh, it is
the
frustrating.
Trundle pick mid, but I definitely think I mean, I think it's smart. Like he wasn't banned from playing these champions, so I think it's smart to have them in the bag. I mean, obviously, and it's in like
We're just gonna see how it plays
in,
out.
re-
because
in reality, Lux can definitely do enough bullying if she needs to.
I think
but
the bullying is. Oh wait.
Oh, wow,
living out,
Typhoon.
coming out the skin of his teeth.
yeah, had to flash out and has the
Burning
ghouls
flash.
chasing him, but yeah.
No, but the bad thing is that they buffed Burst Strike to be better early game. So getting all this extra gold early game, I think around like 10 minutes, we should like see if like Lux could be 0-0 and 0 and maybe like up like 300 gold. So that is something to definitely keep an eye out for.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, we're getting ganks from Nami on mid lane. Good dodge out there.
Ooh,
Clouds.
extra $10.
Oh, onto the Lilia here.
Wood.
Lilia's just can just get chased down here.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like Renekton has to come
level
down,
up.
and now maybe it's a different fight.
Is he gonna keep going?
This is gonna.
Oh, he's definitely.
Oh,
It's
it's
the
not gonna
first
get
blood going off to Jaboy.
It's gonna get turned around in what we thought might be a turnaround from Noxus or from Bandle City, and that's a double kill for Jaboy. Very good.
Love, that was a. I wish I like paid more attention to his clear because like he was level 4 and they cleared the exact same number of camps.
Yeah.
What was the EXP for 24-24 level? He must have like walked through mid lane or something like that to like or leash some EXP because I have no idea why he was level 4 there. That was the only reason why he won. He had the level advantage on top lane and mid and the jungler, which is crazy.
Yeah, now it looks like we're going for a dive here. Jaboy just wants his dive.
Oh, he has Demolish! Wait, is that his Demolish? Oh, he's just helping out? Okay.
No, it's no, I'm pretty sure it's
It's
York
York
Demolish.
Demolish.
It's York Demolish.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
York
I was just double checking. If this was a Demolish jank, I'd be like, that is a page.
Yeah, that was almost a tragic bot. That was almost a tragic dive. That could have been a double kill for
Yeah,
Renekton.
it could have been.
Renekton is super tough to actually tower dive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point and click CC.
It's not quite the bot. It's not quite worthy of the bingo because nobody died, but that was like not a great tower dive for sure. I agree.
It's not a botched tower dive.
Yeah, they could have called Lux up there. It's funny, despite being at a range disadvantage, he is at a CS advantage, which I mean it really goes to show how well like how good of a player Lawful Dog is that to be able to play this type of matchup and not just be super down.
What's the button to see gold? Do you know?
X. It's the X key. It might not be binded. I don't know. Mine's. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, Lux is like down in CS, but like, it's not like too bad of a gold difference.
That's true.
Yeah. That's his first strike. Like you just know, like that first strike early game is just they just changed it. They like nerfed it on champs like Vigar so that they don't get it like a big first strike buff like when they hit like one RQ or QR. But they buffed it on early game champs like this.
Yeah. Oh,
Lilia. Bowling ball hitting in.
Yeah, but it's not level 6 Lilia, so there's no real threat behind it. It's just a slow.
Yeah, just a slow, no pillar follow up. I was just wondering to see if you wanted.
Oh
he
yeah.
had to catch that wave. I was double checking any more follow ups. Got a good little push in, a little siege going on down to your bot. Will this plating be enough? We do have grubs. Grubs a good siege coming up over here.
Yeah, so 3 grubs for Noxus here. They do have about a 1.5k gold lead to start, mainly stemming from the jungle, but also a little bit of a lead from top lane. Although obviously, oh nice, he's boxed him in.
Great cage.
Great cage, and Typhoon not bothering with the cage, just gonna take the minions that are in the cage with him.
Lawful Dog farming once again. Just completely shrugging off any sort of harassment from Lux.
I mean, there is a chance that if Nazgul was to land his W,
if he was
to land his E or whatever it is, I think it's his E. Not his W.
Yeah, it's his E. The
W
is the cage. The W
is cage. Yeah, if he had landed the E, that he could have potentially maybe looked for something like a dive.
Oh wait. Oh wow, that's a lot of numbers of gold getting popped off.
Trundle is taking a ton of damage here. Good pillar to stop any potential other cast, but I think Lux just had a bunch of cooldowns at that.
Oh, I didn't see we got an early Oblivion Orb from Lux. That is actually a very good choice to
Yeah.
Just force Trundle to back off a lot.
This Renekton needs to get the Maiden down here. He does.
Oh,
he
but
did
it might
lock
be
him
a
in the
bait.
cage.
Oh, okay.
Maiden goes down.
Fully
I don't.
stacked.
Oh, good.
Typhoon has to
Flashed
flash out of that.
Yeah.
So flash timers, Noxus will have his flash up soon, probably like 30 seconds.
That looks like
So,
45, maybe
yeah,
like 45-ish
yeah.
seconds. Oh, Lilia ganking mid. Good flash by the Lux. Followed up by Jaboy. Just keep him there. Nice root.
Oh, Jaboy just countering it?
Gets it. That's gonna be an easy kill for Lux.
Kill.
Great
Oh, in a
hold.
second?
Great Cataclysm. Flashed out by Lilia. That's Ghost from the Trundle. Flash from the Lilia. And for flash from Lux and then Jarvan ult. Oh, great
Oh, this is
land.
Oh, that is...
Colossal Clouds putting up a colossal mid performance in this early game. He did really great on the Seraphine last game.
Hey, we also can't forget that was a great setup by Jaboy for... Because Lily was in a position where he had to hold the wave, but since he didn't have flash anymore...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely it was set up by the, by the
fantastic
previous
setup.
play, yeah.
And plus no boots, a bit harder to dodge those skill shots. No shoes?
Yeah.
Does he have free boots? Is the jungler running free boots? Is that why?
I don't know. I can check.
Oh yeah, jungler is running free
Oh,
boots.
jungler's running free boots.
Yeah, 12 minutes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Most of the time junglers run free boots, but like every now and then it bites you off like that, and it like for greeting.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If we have a Renata gank
Oh,
here, if
good
he
pull.
flash for it, likely gonna be use he used everything for it. I don't think he dies here. Oh, he did die. Never mind. The chomp.
One chomp. Yeah, one chomp was.
He got chomped. Yeah.
And
Renata had tower aggro anyways. Oh, Yorick has locked himself in Yorick has locked himself in with the Renekton, but now now that Dominus is popped, those ghouls are dealing so much damage. That's crazy.
Exactly.
Great handshake by the Renata. He's here to make sure that they can get some grubs.
Yeah, make sure we don't get that grub max. Yorick with grubs is kind of disgusting, not gonna lie.
Yeah, maybe they can get one, but I wouldn't even try risking my life for it. If I'm Noxus, I would just go back to farming. Oh, Deboige did not get that one. He has his smite still, so he could look for a smite steal. But meanwhile, in his bot lane, they're just gonna take tower against this Jinx. Like 11-minute tower.
Oh, Booze.
Oh, great job! Get the tower! Get the tower! Get the tower! Yes, Nami lives at least. Had to flash and use heal. Both summoners down for Nami. Booze targeting the Jinx over the tower probably would have allowed maybe for a kill there. But Jinx does have exhaust this game.
Your boy's playing like Reds do. Holy banger! Oh, we got Maiden up at top. I think there should be like a stack like how long has Maiden alive? Because some VR players just like keep Maiden alive like for like almost like the entire game. Like they play so defensive with Maiden.
The second Maiden.
Second Maiden. Let's see how long this one lives.
Also notably, looks like Bandle City wants to set up for the drag here. But Jarvan is here on the bot side of the map. Trundle has made his way to the side lane. It was a matter of time. But he's going to get matched by Lux, which is perfectly fine this early because he doesn't have that many tools to like break through to kill Lux plus if Lux is just standing under tower, like so notably, there is TP advantage for the side of Noxus. So if they're gonna catch out the Lilia. Lilia's just taken out. Boozosaurus gets the kill on the Caitlyn. We do see Renata with the Jinx in the mid lane. Not exactly neither. We do see a a Drake start. Good. I like that they're just setting their bot lane here just to kind of keep stochastic Elo and Edgar in the mid lane while they go and take this Drake.
Typhoon's trying to go in on this Maiden. Get a quick little sneaky trade.
Yeah, but
Oh no, he's still getting sucked. No, you gotta get out of there. You gotta get. Oh no.
the top lane's been pretty close this game. I mean, the death from Typhoon coming from that early game. Oh, those huge Qs with Trinity Force on the Yorick.
Typhoon
Versus no completed item yet for Typhoon, but he will have item on back. He just needs to take a back timer. He doesn't have his teleport though, and he doesn't want to lose a lot of his tower for it. So he's kind of stuck in an awkward position. He probably needs his Lilia to go top lane to help him get this wave pushed out on this Yorick. Rift Herald is up. Noxus is already on it. It is
Pings
almost down already. It's already down. Jinx ult came in, did no damage. Just hit Jarvan and Yorick.
Yeah, you get that div.
Meanwhile, Lux was taking a back and is gonna stay here instead. Getting a lot of first.
Those are actually doing big damage.
Wow, yeah. I mean, Trundle not having any resistances means that there's a ton of damage, and so Lux can just keep ulting him on cooldown.
Oh, he landed his E mark. Ghouls, get
E-Mark
him.
and the ghouls get there, but here's the Lilia to try and potentially help get this pushed out. Renata as well coming to help with this push out. Typhoon needs to. They need to let Typhoon get a back off to get his item.
Yeah, it's very hard to contest Maiden when you don't have like a ranged champ. Like,
yeah. Interesting thing is that Evan's just kind of hanging back on the York. I think he wants Typhoon to push it in so he can freeze.
yeah, he wants. And he's trying to also like pay defensively with this Maiden.
He's actually just hard pushing. I guess he's recognizing the situation that he can,
I think
he probably just needs a hard push. Yeah, I mean, for sure.
Yeah, he was playing defensively when Lilia was there. The second he realized that they were gone, like I think he saw that ward, like what's called the crab ward. I think he saw Lilia go down.
Go over the vision, yeah. But now there's a teleport in. I think York just takes his tower and just kill. I think Lilia's just dead here.
Yeah,
Lilia's so dead. Oh my goodness. Does put him asleep, but Nazgul does have the flash out.
He's that conqueror. Okay, Typhoon will settle for just killing Maiden.
Caitlyn almost killed Nami there. Great ult by Jaboys to keep the Trundle out and away from the Nami.
Box them in.
Yeah, lock them into the Cataclysm and then EQ out yourself.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, either it was in a mobile mage getting locked into the walls, or like obviously a Trundle with no dashes getting locked into the walls.
Yeah,
it gets really dicey when you just can't get out of the Jarvan walls or even the Yorick wall.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be hard how they deal with that like disruption that comes from Jarvan.
For sure, definitely. Also to note, there is a large ultimate there's a slight ultimate disadvantage currently if they were to try and fight soon.
Yeah, there's not an objective to fight.
There's no objectives. But
Lawful
Dog is Trundle was sitting on a ward. They didn't go after it or anything, but it looks like they want it looks like they kind of want to bait it out. Oh, there it is. There's the bait.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Lawful Dog dodges the final spark, but does get bubbled. Kill for the J4, and he's just gonna take a back since he has Baron empowered back right now.
2-time MVP Lawful Dog goes down.
I think that Noxus is just playing super well right now, honestly.
They are kind of.
And Jaboy J Money is kind of where it has started and where probably ends up getting picked up by the Lux, and especially in team fights, Lux is just gonna be dishing out so much damage from afar. They don't really have anyone who can get in on the Lux without Renata ultimate. They are sending the Trundle for the Yorick, but it's just not gonna matter.
Do they have enough damage for this dive?
They do.
Oh, they do. They definitely do.
They definitely. Oh no! Lawful Dog didn't have enough health.
No.
Maiden turned it. Oh, Renata went to walk for it. That's a botched tower dive and a great teleport in from the Lux.
Oh, dodging the Jinx ulti. Oh no, it's going into shambles.
Typhoon dodging out on the Lux Q. If he gets hit by almost any ability from Lux, I'm guaranteeing we're going to see a Final Spark. But they're sending more people here. Oh, Final Spark comes in! There's a pick in the Yorick going into the brush just meant that
Big Fiesta going around.
Interesting.
Jarvan just takes Dragon.
Nami being very aggressive onto this Jinx, trying to keep Jinx here. Jarvan on his way. Jinx is gonna get potentially caught out here. Cataclysm flash right away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was an instant flash from Jinx. That was a really good. That was a really good flash, but it doesn't matter. He's still gonna get taken down. Boozebash pushing in the bot lane against the Trundle. Does get maybe one or two autos on the tower before.
Yeah,
backing
Jinx still took
away.
the damage.
Yeah, I mean, this Jarvan's a
He got blown
monster, and it looks like he's going to be pretty close to his next item with that about 800 gold. Going to
get that ward.
Clear ward, and then take the camp, and then it looks like we're going to probably get set up for... I don't know. I mean, maybe starting to do some grouping in mid lane, because, I mean, Baron is up in 20 seconds, but not convinced that
it could be just death.
Either team can really do any Baron baiting or anything like that. It could just be obviously. I mean, both teams just want to keep side laning, so maybe we're just gonna wait the next 3 minutes out before the Drake.
Ooh, blue buff is now global blue buff. I think Nazgul should win this easily.
Yeah. Oh, he got him in there, but he has the extra item, and he just puts him in the dirt. And looks like they're gonna send the Goon Squad. They're gonna send two. They're gonna send Lilia, and they're gonna send Renata and Trundle. So mid lane, Jaboy's not really there with the team, so they're not gonna be able to take full advantage. But
Nazgul, I think
oh my
when you fight him right, he's too big. You might need 3. Like
they do, but he's gonna get put asleep.
I know.
And
yeah,
Lilia is very
yeah.
fast, and so Lilia's gonna keep.
Great.
Yeah,
great
Lilia was
you
gonna
want that
keep him
shutdown.
at bay. Yeah, Lilia can just keep him at lane.
The AD champs that last time they ganked was Renekton Trundle. That's why it was botched, because he has tabbies. But now that they had the AP champs fighting him, it was a much easier time to keep the Yorick at bay.
You're right, yeah, and Lilia's just natural ability to slow makes that so much more difficult.
True.
Renekton taking a ton of damage there from the Lux. It's about half health, just from an E and a Q. And Trundle takes his first tower of the game.
Is this the lawful dog where we start splitting, where we see Yorick versus the Trundle start splitting each other? Or
maybe. I mean, Trundle did just picked up Sundered Sky, which is I think they're just gonna keep trying to match with the Lux and keep trying to clear the waves out. I think that works better than the Yorick. A lot of times when you want to deal with split pushes, you can just have infinite wave clear, which means that the big bruiser would have to just walk up the tower and start taking tower aggro if they really wanted it. But so I like what they're doing here.
Yeah, Yorick's ahead enough to where the second a singular champ sees him in a 1v1, it's just like, you have to leave that lane. Yorick's there.
Yeah. Yeah, he is to that point, definitely. But that's just naturally how Yorick plays. He's just a split pushy champion. So both teams are Noxus is looking to posture on Baron. I mean, it's 22 minutes in.
Oh no, his E lands. There goes DJ Parmesan's health.
Well, the E lands, but also notably that the Lilia landed her E, which meant that Nazgul really couldn't follow. Because we saw what happened last time.
Oh, there's a TP collapsed on. Nazgul getting collapsed on. Will they do Baron? Oh, this might be a three-man.
Oh, this is a Hoonie Baron.
Oh, they're doing Baron. Wait, does Typhoon die here too?
Yeah,
oh, jeez. Oh, man,
so kill goes to Lilia, but they take Baron. But the thing is that they have people in mid lane that could potentially check. Or
they don't do it. I know they do it decently fast.
Jigsaw? Nope, no way. They do know they're doing it now, though. Free Baron goes over. Lawful Dog is going to take another tower here. But they're also going to take 2 towers in mid. Oh, they didn't quite get 2 towers in mid. Great handshake.
Last tower does not fall.
That Renata handshake was nice, because otherwise that's potentially a double knockup.
We're gonna have to see how much they do with the Baron to see how much of it's worth, because
Oh sure.
Bandle City, that was probably as good as a trade that they're gonna get. Honestly,
They wanted to try and chase down the Trundle maybe with the Cataclysm to lock him in, but because Trundle doesn't have, notably he doesn't have Flash, so he can't get out of that. Yeah, I mean, really great play from Noxus so far. Bandle City is really just a couple of towers away from being, like, it's just evened up in towers. So, but notably,
yeah, they first have to work on.
But notably, they have a lot.
Map.
They have a lot down on that mid tier 2 from Bandle City's side. They're gonna really.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where the Trundle can just start applying pressure. They go for the Drake here, with everybody in the vicinity minus the Lux. But even then, the Lux isn't too far away. Should just be a pretty easy Baron for Jarvan to take. Lily is not even contesting. They're pushing mid lane here. They want to take the tower for it, which they will get. But Renata takes 2 tower shots for it. King Nazgul is coming around the side. They get the tower, but what cost is it gonna have? Oh my gosh, the Lux ability barely misses. Jarvan. Oh, E did land on the Lilia, so she does take a lot of damage from the ghouls, and those ghouls only go down to auto. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, he locks 2 of them in there. Oh, good job by Boozesaurus getting that ultimate. It wasn't targeted for the Renata, but it killed the Renata nonetheless. Trundle is going mid, but is getting matched by the Lux. Great play by Noxus. The Lux is just staying back, making sure that Trundle can't do anything. They're going to get Typhoon here. Trundle doesn't get the tower, and Trundle might lose his life.
Colossal Clouds, okay, trying to trade for it.
Nope. Subjugate use got a bunch of resistance.
They should be.
But most
they're looking to just open up top. Let's see if they can take this inhib tower.
Oh, they can take. I don't think they can get the inhib tower quite yet.
I don't think they get the inhib, but I think they can at least get the tower.
Oh,
they still have death on at least the tower.
Caitlyn takes tower super fast. This is gonna go down.
Yeah. Oh, plus they have a Yorick with Demolish. This is definitely an inhib. It is definitely an inhib angle.
Who's just focus the inhib, and then they can walk out afterwards.
Oh, jeez.
No need to push it. Great job. The Lux is just doing a wonderful job keeping this Trundle off the towers.
Big wave clear angle.
Like, Klaus is the MVP, man. He's taking it on the. He's kind of just letting.
He's doing the dirty work.
He's doing his job, which makes it. He's
doing the 9 to 5 job work.
Yeah, so that Lawful Dog, while Lawful Dog will get towers, I mean, he's even teleporting into the tower, which got taken. Which is fine. Like, they need to get Booze out of here. Got to protect their Kate. Ultimate use from Jinx, nothing really came from it. Jinx is only 2 items, while Caitlyn is. They're even in items, which means Caitlyn's a little bit stronger here. Maiden goes down, unfortunately.
Maiden goes down.
But Lawful Dog gets hit by the EQ, but not going to use his Cataclysm. There's no real reason to there. Not a lot of follow-up. Caitlyn acing the whole use, so no Caitlyn ultimate for a little bit here. Okay.
Frozen Heart picked up by Jarvan.
Yeah, I mean, this game is still like Clouds is allowing this game to not be on a knife's edge as much for Noxus.
Right.
They win the 4v. They're winning the 4v4. As long as Lux just stays in the vicinity, he can't end
Lux
the game.
is a pretty crucial team fighter. I would normally say that Lux should be there instead of Yorick, and Yorick should be matching, but Yorick's just kind of strong enough to where it kind of just doesn't matter who stays in the fight.
Yorick being able to direct where people can walk in the fights.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a bit.
It's very useful when you have a Lilia and a Renekton that want to walk at your team.
Very annoying.
Yeah.
For Bandle City to deal with.
Absolutely. Okay.
Double clear from Jaboyge. Blue buff and Grump. Banger.
They didn't land the EQ. They didn't land the EQ to get the knockup, but I guess he didn't want to probably do that there, as his blue buff would have reset.
The blue buff guy. Global blue buff coming up all around. Let's see if they get a fight going on. It's so funny like how nowadays you actually play for fights around the global blue buff now.
The good news is that anybody can, that it's like
It's global now, so I
yeah,
mean, like,
because it's global, you don't have to worry about people complaining, like junglers complaining about like somebody taking, like having the jungler having to distribute the buff, and it's
Yeah.
kind of like whoever's near the buff can take it. Like
I think it's crazy that sometimes
global.
it's like actually an objective to fight over. Like I've actually like had like full up blown team fights over blue buff. I'm like, it's kind of crazy nowadays.
Oh, they've caught
Typhoon
Typhoon
getting a
now.
little caught out over here. Well, look at those points out. Yeah, they have
Dominus
Yorick.
used, wow, lots of damage on the Nami, but Nami survives. Dodges
Yorick
out on the
still-
Jinx ult, but they're gonna push. They're just gonna push mid here, and this
Yorick
is
should
this is
stay,
where the
I
team.
think.
This is where, like, you send a bunch of people, and now they're gonna get an
Yeah.
inhib. Now they get
What the
inhib.
Yorick
off.
split
This is
push?
a
Where's
this
oh
is
Chelsea being
this
mid?
is a mid inhibitor, and Trundle is here. They can't
Mid
end on
inhib?
this.
They cannot.
You cannot. I don't believe they can end on this, as far as I know.
They definitely cannot.
Wow!
Oh, big
That
headshot,
headshot!
Big headshot. Oh no! No, Germans one-shotting the support.
the stochastic elo doesn't go down here, but wow, that Lux damage. But Yorick is gonna end the
Yorick's
game.
ending the
Yorick
game.
is ending the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Noxus is
This
gonna
is like
2-0.
what I said,
Yorick is gonna
has
do.
to-
Yorick is gonna do what Trundle
Keep
wanted
chasing,
to
keep
do.
chasing. Yeah, they got to keep chasing. Yeah, I knew. I was like he. Oh, okay. And
Oh no,
big
TP from
Oh,
Lux.
big
TP from
TP.
Lux. Yeah, TP from
Big
Lux.
TP. Oh,
All
this
Yorick has
could
to
be
do. All Yorick has to do is hit
He
the
should-
tower. Yeah, just hit the tower.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
The
All
what's
right,
it
it
called?
looks-
Big Krugs.
They're not
Looking
showing.
like a
they're
big
not
game one.
showing the base. I'm not sure. I don't.
Directed camera, please. Oh, this looks like it could be games.
It's not gonna quite. Oh no, it is. Yeah, no. As long as Nazgul doesn't die, he does die. But
No,
now
Nazgul-
Clouds.
well, Lux
Clouds can end this.
should
Clouds,
be able to
Clouds
do it,
can
yeah.
end this. I think. Yeah. No, Jinx is alive.
What?
Flash from Jinx. Flash from Clouds. If
Oh,
he-
dodge the W! Exhaust! Does that work?
There it is.
Holy lost auto.
It's a 2-0 for Noxus.
That was kind of a
They
big
didn't
2-0.
even win with the Trundle mid. No, I mean that was a very well played series, a really great rebound series from Noxus, who was we definitely had a rough one last time. So very
it was
well
great.
done. I honestly think that Bandle Sydney that last game did play to what their out was, and they had really good map movements. However, it just kind of ended up hurting them because Yorick wasn't there in the fight, and they were able to win a 4v5 enough.
Yeah, that's what I was like talking about. Like Lux stopping the Trundle. I was like, I think Yorick should be split pushing. And the second he started split pushing, they just win the game. That's so funny.
Well, yeah, yeah. There's
There's no way. The
Like,
second they start doing
'cause they
that, I
were-
was like, that's what I said. That's so funny.
And the good news is that the Yorick did have a teleport if
Exactly.
if they
things got
needed
dicey.
it. If they needed it, yeah. But they didn't. And the Trundle and the Yorick, a huge part of the game. I mean, most damage to champions at 29,000. I'll just put my league client up here quickly.
2-0 for Jaboy. Yo, I mean, I think he's a clear MVP, guys. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is kind of a clear MVP. I mean, come on, chat. Like,
I do think that the Jarvan and
the
and
dry
Diana
spell
was
is
great.
over. I want to see. What do you mean, Jaboy? You won the All-Star game. I don't know what you're on about. You won the All-Star. Jaboy, you can't.
Mhm. But yeah, if both captains want, they can hop on into the chat here for a quick chat after the game, and if not, it's perfectly fine. It is midnight, so
It is, yeah.
it is midnight Eastern, 11 Central, and etc. But
Yeah, it's 11 for
there
me.
is the hand of Noxus himself. Hello, Evan.
What's the hand of Noxus? I wouldn't know.
Banger.
How's it going?
It's going well. Hello, sir, Mr. Cam.
Nazgul. Hey, Nazgul.
Heck yeah.
Azalea, I was not watching at all for game one because of the technical difficulty. So you have game one. You could
Yeah.
commentate. You could ask anything you want about game one.
I
Do you have?
I mean, game one was just super back and forth, right? I think I had like pretty much no qualms with the draft. I really liked Noxus's adaptation to put the Seraphine in mid lane and to put Juan on the Leona. I'm guessing that was that. I'm guessing that was flex as a flex, right, Evan? I'm guessing that wasn't just always going mid, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, tell me your secrets.
What secrets?
Those
They're
are
out there in the open.
Yeah, I really like the Sarah pick and the.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
Mid.
I'll tell you tomorrow
Yeah.
in 3 minutes.
Cam, was there a concern of the game 2, like when you saw the double wall comp of Jarvan and Yorick, that you were gonna have an immobile mid laner? Because I thought we were gonna have like something that
No.
could get around the walls.
No, because we're not team fighting. If we were team fighting, then that would be. But usually he's off in a side lane where those walls aren't within a 3,000 yard range of him.
True. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. There was just a lot of sparks. There's just a lot of light and sparks flying at the Trundle in the side lane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, good job, Evan. I see y'all been practicing. I've been spying on y'all all week. You're QNS5. Y'all working it. Good for you guys. You play good,
Dude, I've been drinking all week. I haven't practiced one bit.
buddy.
Holy banger!
What a god.
Yeah.
He's just saying he's just pure
practicing.
talent.
Yeah.
He's
I
just
saw
actually just
you
having
practice.
I saw all those I saw those solo bolos on Ornn. I was impressed.
Yeah, practicing all my freaking Orin games.
That's right. That's right.
What a real gamer.
Yeah. I can tell you, Cam, that chat was not happy with the Trundle pick. There was a lot of
Chat.
We knew-
a
we knew there
lot
would
of
be some
slander
haters. We
from
knew
the
they
chat
would
and
come.
a lot of people saying that Bandle City is disparaging their good name and etc. You can go back and read all of it. And
What a good name. We're soulless corporate entities, and we will follow the law to the minimum extent
Yeah.
necessary to do our business in this jurisdiction.
Mhm.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Any what was like were you guys like immediately going into like that you wanted to go into a split push comp game 2? Bandle
Nope.
City.
Hey, they left open a champion that I like to play, so I picked it.
You know what?
That
That's
sounds
so
like Evan.
fucking
Yeah, I mean the Yorick not getting banned was I was very unsurprised to see it picked in the top 3 because otherwise it gets banned in the bottom. Otherwise it gets banned after in the next set, and that's just like I don't get to have fun, and I
Did
want to
you
have
guys-
fun.
Did Noxus, like, you guys like discuss like who had to protect the base? Because when I saw like Lux like defending against Trundle, I was like, surely like Lux is better team, but I guess York was more fed, so I was like, I mean, it kind of doesn't matter. And the second I saw you split push, like they win the game, I'm like, all right, well, I guess so.
Well, it's no fun to split push with a melee champion if you're into a mage ever.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, I think
Play for fun. That's what I like to hear.
I think
Play for raw clips.
I mean, I think we know. I
And-
mean, I think we even saw it in the Ishtal in the game that last night where Andrew ended the game on Trundle, or however long ago that was. That they didn't really put the wave clearing Quay right in front of the Trundle, which would have made his life miserable.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to do any of that if there was any type of control mage there.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean the end. I mean you had to teleport in case you needed to go back, but your team held it down and won the fight and chased them out of the base, and you and the Lux were able to end. So, and that was
Yeah,
very
Jaboy and
tense.
everybody back there, like they just played perfectly together. Jaboy with the sweet engage got cucked by Renata, and then Booze finally did damage and killed everybody, which is great.
Yeah, 3-item Caitlyn.
I love cooking Jaboy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jaboy was locked in. I saw him in practice tool. I'm like, that's crazy. I was scared. I'm like, oh shit! Yeah, exactly. Did you see practice?
Holy
Exactly. Dude. I was like,
Stand a
man,
chance.
scared. Yeah. We lost. I saw it. Not all of us in practice tool. He's in practice tool for several different champs. I saw like every time I hovered back, he had a new champ on practice tool. I was like, holy shit, it's over.
The only reason we had a shot this series is because we ran away from Jaboy and played macro. That we were just like, look, if we take Jaboy's money head on, we're gonna end up 6 feet under. So we got to skirt around this shit.
I should have warned y'all that. Hey guys, Jaboy open practice tool, guys. You might wanna steer clear.
Can I sign up for like a newsletter? Could you send out like an email blast to everybody when that happens? So
Like if
yeah.
Jaboy just opening a practice tool before your games, please avoid it.
I'd pay good money for that.
I mean, that's like what's it called, the John Boozebash. Like has like the bot. Like Jaboy just opened up practice tool. Please avoid at all costs. Threat level dragon. No, but it was a really great match showing when I actually could watch. I couldn't freaking watch game one. I'm so sad. But hope to
Thanks
see
for casting,
y'all.
anyways.
Banger. I mean, yeah, it was a
Yeah, it was a good
fun time.
match.
Okay, everybody, go to bed now. It's kind of late. It's midnight. Go to bed.
It's
Alright,
nighttime.
night. Goodbye, bye.
Oh, I can tell you the secrets now.
Thanks, y'all,
Oh, yeah.
All right, friends. Well, I guess we'll call it here. Thank you both for coming in for the interview. Thank you for casting with me,
No problem.
Matt, and
Thank you for
we-
casting. Good game, Camp.
yeah,
See ya.
thank
Good game, Evan.
All right.
Banger.
I'll see everyone later.
GG.